Now, I really enjoyed The Mysterious Castle in the Carpathians, and when I heard that Vinegar Syndrome were releasing another movie from the creative team behind that, and so a lot of the actors, I was super excited. Even more so when I saw the trailer and I read what this film is about. That is, Adele Has Not Had Supper Yet. This is one of their fancy new editions with book and the Blu-ray as well, and this was all kinds of awesome. We have Nick Carter, who is America's greatest detective, and he is tasked with coming to Prague to find a loved one who has gone missing for a very rich person, and he decides to undertake this. Of course, his exploits have been noted far and wide. His latest defeat of the Gardener, a mastermind criminal who he recently beat, is kind of giving him all the plaudits that he deserves. He goes to Prague and discovers that he's there to find a lost dog.
Nic než obojek. Gerd byl pes? Ano.
That's kind of the setup of the movie. But I loved this film because we get Nick Carter, who's wonderfully portrayed by the main actor, whose name I won't butcher, who is playing that typical kind of American detective, but he has a little bit of the Sherlock Holmes about him. He's very gadget orientated, and he is ready for everything. As he says, always vigilant.
Vždy ve střehu.
And his relationship with one of the detectives that he's paired up with, Commissar Ledvina, is terrific. As these two guys get to know each other, they discover they've got a mutual love for Pilsner. They love their alcohol. And one of the best sequences of this one is the guys going on a bender one night, just hitting every bar. They go to see the sights. The sights are all seen through the bottom of a glass, which is just hilarious.
A Plzeň, ne?
The whole idea of this one and where it goes into, when it becomes into something like Little Shop of Horrors, was incredibly inventive and super fun. The fact that it has this steampunk idea going on about it, with all these various traps and the various ideas and the kind of crazy wackiness that comes out, which feels a little bit more contained in this story than it did in the Castle in the Carpathians. It's just fun. The performances all balanced between this stoic, straight-faced portrayal and this slapsticky humour, which is just downright funny. Our antagonist is incredibly fun as well. How he's always trying to evade our Nick Carter detective is enjoyable because, well, things are revealed in the film that I don't want to spoil. This does have a really kind of solid mystery at the heart of it, and even though it's signposted, I still didn't see it coming until later on, which for me, because I was enjoying what was going on so much. The characters are riotously funny, their interactions are terrific, the effects are really kind of lo-fi and fun, and I had a great deal of love for them. The kind of traps that Carter sets for people trying to assassinate him were really hokey, silly, but funny yet again. And it's one of those movies that I just had a huge smile on my face watching all the way through. I loved everything about it. The settings, the production values, the performances, the humour, the silliness of Adele, the man-eating plant. Everything was terrific. The fact that this mastermind has a team of people who are constantly watching our main character was just great, and they become comic foils all the way through the film. This was terrific. I really enjoyed Adele Has Not Had Supper Yet. I would thoroughly recommend it. If you liked The Mysterious Castle in the Carpathians, then this is even better in my eyes. Bring on Lemonade Joe next, Def Crocodile. I want that release. Come on, tell me it's coming. I would love to see it. Here we are in the disc for Adele Has Not Had Supper Yet. let's go to the extras. You'll see that there is a commentary track on this disc, as well as 4 animated shorts from the director. These are all very different, very interesting, very dark, short animated films, all in different styles, which was great. All telling extremely dark scenarios, which was even more interesting. Also included in this release is a 60-page booklet which has an essay by Walter Cho talking about the Czechoslovakian New Wave cinema, which was fascinating. It's got lots of images inside this booklet as well, and is a thoroughly good read. And that's the extras for Adele Has Not Had Supper Yet. I would love to know your thoughts on Adele Has Not Had Supper Yet if you've seen it. If you haven't, have I intrigued you enough to go and check it out? You can pick it up from Diabolique, or you can go straight to Deaf Crocodile's website and order it from there. Either way, let me know your thoughts in the comment box below, what you think of this one, or whether you're just a little bit intrigued about checking this out. As always, there's more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to Patreon, membership program, manvfilm.com, always in which you can support me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.